Okay, now the jolt was very bad. The bogie was jolting in such a way, and this ladies and so many people who came back from this S7, S8, S9 respectively were sitting there and telling, "Look at this lady." In Malayalam, they think I don't know Malayalam. They're telling in Malayalam, ഒരു കൂസലാണ്ട് കയറി ഇരിക്കുന്നുണ്ട് ബുക്കും വായിച്ചുകൊണ്ട്. Sorry. Like Udit Chaitanya Swamiji says, അറിവില്ലാത്തവരോട് എന്ത് പറയാനാണ്, ഒന്നും പറയാൻ പറ്റില്ല. So I just kept it. After few seconds I turned up and said, നിങ്ങൾ പറഞ്ഞത് എനിക്ക് മനസ്സിലായി. കൂസലില്ലാണ്ടല്ല വായിക്കുന്നത്, നല്ല നല്ല ഭയഭക്തിയോട് തന്നെയാണ് വായിക്കുന്നത്. എന്താ നടക്കണം വെച്ചാൽ അത് നടക്കും. നമ്മളെ വിധിയിൽ എന്താ എഴുതിയിരിക്കും. ശാസ്താംകോട്ടിൽ ഐലൻഡ് എക്സ്പ്രസ് മറിഞ്ഞത് കണ്ടില്ലേ? എല്ലാവരും ചത്തുപോയോ? ഇല്ലല്ലോ. ചാകാനുള്ളവർ മാത്രമേ ചത്തുള്ളൂ. ചാകണം എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ പോലും ചാകാൻ പറ്റില്ല, സമയമാകാണ്ട്. സോ ഓൺലി എവറിഥിങ് ഹാസ് ഗോട്ട് ഇറ്റ്സ് ടൈം. I said, I am not worried. I have all kind of, you can talk. You thought I don't know Malayalam because I'm reading an English book. Then I turned up to that boy. I told, son, you have a mobile, right? Those is the button phone. You have a mobile, right? Do you have any of your relatives in Ernakulam? He said, yes, auntie. Okay, do one thing. Call any of your relatives at Ernakulam and ask them to call Ernakulam railway station and say, the so and so number train, the so and so bogie was shaking, and people ran away to the other bogies and all came back to this bogie again, and there's a lot of jolt happening, and you can feel the berth shaking. You understand? The upper berth is put, the lower berth is put, all put like it's shaking. It's shaking. And the dirty habit of people, as soon as we enter the train, they'll reserve their berth, they'll put their clothes there, they'll jump and sleep. They don't even have the stamina to sit till it becomes dark. Have a book in the hand, read something. They have to get the train, put the berth and sleep. If somebody has to sit down, they have to sit like this. Even during daytime. This is what is happening in all the railway coaches. Anyway, so that boy was very clever enough, and he called some of his relatives at Ernakulam, and you won't believe, the train was moving and the jolt was still there, and like everybody said, my God, my body is paining. Madam, നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ദേഹമൊന്നും വേദനിക്കുന്നില്ലേ? ഇല്ല. ഇത്രയും കിടന്ന് കുലുങ്ങുമ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് ദേഹമെല്ലാം കൂടെ അനങ്ങുന്നില്ല. അത് ബർത്തല്ലേ കുലുങ്ങുന്നത്, ഞാൻ കുലുക്കിയില്ലല്ലോ. I said, the berth is shaking, the coach is shaking, the way is shaking, because there's something wrong with the alignment in the wheels or whatever it is shaking, but I am unshaken. My God. I said, yes, here. Yes, I am unshaken. I am unshaken. See, unless and until you have an unshaken faith. And honestly speaking, I'm telling you, I was not at all scared that I will die. I will be done. If Swami has decided that I have to die en route Ernakulam before reaching Bangalore, I will die. Nobody can help. Even a cardiologist or any doctor staying there, they can do a little bit of primary help for this thing, but other than that, they cannot do anything because it is predestined. It cannot. Nobody can change it. So then the train was crawling, to be frank. It was not even moving. It was crawling. I can feel it's moving very slowly, very slowly. And unfortunately, like pantry also, like maybe they would have had some problem in that pantry place where they're storing things. I don't know what happened. Luckily, I always carry extra food with me, so I had enough water, whatever it is, and we slowly reached Ernakulam. And it was a huge halt. Ernakulam halt is a little longer period. They halt for longer period, and we reached. I got out of the train. I was going and checking what is happening, what really happened. I must know the reason. So nobody is. Look at this lady. She's climbing down the train and everything criticism. Like Swami says, When Swami is talking about devotion and bhakti difference, it's self-criticism. So will anybody not criticize Radhika? Who's Radhika? When people can criticize Swami, I am nothing. Let them criticize. So I just went out and asked the TTR, and some people were there, some engineers had come to see what is wrong. So nothing was wrong with the train. The only thing is, as we passed from Trivandrum station, little bit further, there was a cow which is crossing the railway, the tracks, and the train must have hit, and it was dragged. The cow was dragged, I believe, Saira. The cow was dragged, and its horn, its kombu, got stuck in between some of the things. That is the reason was making the sound, because the wheel is not able to get the alignment in the track. Okay, see, like Swami says, if you don't go to the correct track, there'll be jolt, there'll be shaking, there'll be trembling, there'll be all insecurity, anxiety, depression, complaints. All these things happen if you don't go to the correct track called spirituality. So then I just asked those people there, and then they said, I said it was very bad. I said, and like he was telling not bad, but you have faced. I said no. Then I asked him, what would have happened? Said, nothing would have happened. You would have dragged like this and gone so many miles, and then slowly maybe either the horn must have got, it would get crushed, and it's not possibilities of derailing. Can't say. But anyway, it has reached Ernakulam. They have repaired it, and then the train took off, and we reached Bangalore. So here, what I have to say is, if things can happen by prayers, well, then there is no need for schools, colleges, hospitals, parents, nothing. We can do everything in a prayer. No? It's not like that. And again I say, praying, I will pray. For what? For whom? Do you have, I am asking myself, do I have the eligibility to pray for myself? Because when my karma is already written, before I was implanted in my mother's womb, which I carried, the past karmic account also I have carried along with that. That is where I was implanted in my mother's womb. The soul. Radhika is born in my Lalita's womb. But what is Radhika? Radhika's soul, where was it before? So that soul now in Radhika's body, as Radhika, forming as Radhika's body, was somebody else's soul. But now that soul has taken Lalita's womb, the mother's womb, that's my mother's womb, to finish off the karmic account with Lalita, Ramaswamy and Radhika. Right. So, anyway, this people may think I'm weird, but I have no complaints in life, and as I told you, even while I'm going just up to D-Mart for my groceries every 4 months or so, Swami says, I always take Swami's book along with me in my bag. So when I go and stand in front of that bookshelf which I created from the total, you must have seen that. Otherwise I'll show you in the next vlog. In that I will go and stand there, and Swami says, take this book. So I will take that. Now here I want to say again, Swami always says parenting is very important. So it's true. Last 7 years back, when I went to Puttaparthi, because Swami had asked me to go to Puttaparthi, I went there, and Swami asked me to buy some few photographs of his, and he had told me so many he had shown me some pictures in my dream, and he told me, go there, you will get it. And when I went to Puttaparthi, there's a place where I don't know where exactly, there's a place where they sell Swami's photographs, and you can tell them which one you want, and they will make it to size, the required size you want. So I went and told, this is what, sir. I said, Sairam sir, this is what I got a dream from Swami. And Swami told me to buy 3 pictures of his, and so robe. I'm not revealing that now because it's against the rules. And so he said, don't worry, Sairam. If Swami has told you that in dream it will be here, don't worry, I will search it for you. And that gentleman searched that for me, and he said, you finish all your this thing and come back, we'll keep it ready for you. And we finished all our, visiting all the places, seeing the places and everything. When I came back, the photos were rolled. They showed me the picture and they rolled it and gave it to me. Still, it is in a roll, and I don't know. I have just obeyed Swami, and it is, and the photographs also coming with me from the last 7 years. In 7 years, I told you, after we moved from Bangalore to Rayakote, so from Rayakote to Hosur, so it has been coming with me, and it is kept in the corner like that. And what I mean to say is, people may think I'm weird. Why to buy these photographs and keep in one corner like this? Because that cannot be framed and kept, because it's very huge. It will cover a huge wall, that size. That's what Swami told me. Life size. Buy my life size photograph. So, what I mean to say is, if Swami has asked me to buy his life size photograph from Puttaparthi, he will find the way in which it has to be framed and where it has to be put according to his time, not my time. Not my time. He knows everything. He's a good, as I told you, he's a good God, loving God, but a tough master, very tough master, very tough master. Never ever, Pramila always says, never go too close to Swami, because Swami is fire. He will take you through fire. But real, true devotees are ready to go through that fire, because காக்கை சிறகினிலே நந்தலாலா நிந்தன் கரிய நிறம் தோன்றுதடா. That song, no? It comes, no? தீக்குள் விரலை வைத்தால் நந்தலாலா நந்தலாலா, தீக்குள் விரலை வைத்தால் நந்தலாலா, நின்னை தீண்டும் இன்பம் தோற்றுதையே நந்தலாலா, பார்க்கும் இடங்களெல்லாம். The same way, the fire Swami knows. Even he take you through fire, he will see that you are not burned, you are not charred, but you are purified. So whenever he takes you through fire, he's purifying you further. Like my mother always says, gold has to be. Gold goes through different type of pressurizing, hammering, all those things before it becomes a good jewel. So we admire the jewel, but we don't know how much the gold has undergone pressure under the coal, under the fire, under the smoke, under the ashes, and the hammering and the chiseling and that molding, So my mother always says, she always told me, you have to be like a gold. So this was my experience, which I thought I will share with you all. And please, I daily tell, I have no prayers to Swami. The only prayer in my language is, thy will be done. Be with me always. Wherever I am, be with me always. And even when you're taking me through fire, I know, Swami, you're purifying me to make me a jewel. Make me a good jewel, Swami. That is what always my prayer to Swami. This should be the prayer. Give me that, give me this, give me this, give me that. That is not prayer, that is called begging. Swami always says, a lot of difference between begging and praying. So 90% of the people are only begging, not praying. But all this need to be cemented by the parents. Again, I'm telling you, I wish Bhagavad Gita becomes a subject in all the schools so that children at small age try to understand what is devotion, what is karma, what is life, what is soul. If they understand this along with the education, like Swami says, education cannot build your character. Experience cannot build your character. But your upbringing can definitely make you a good characteristic person. Sai Ram. Thank you all. See you very soon with a Diwali episode. But I will not be posting any of my pujas, but I will talk about Ashtalakshmi, and I'll be doing the puja on Diwali night. So before that, I'll be talking about a brief talk about Ashtalakshmi, which my mother had taught me. So, Sai Ram.